Barney. The following audio may contain coarse language and other materials that may not be suitable for younger audience. The opinions expressed in this audio are solely those of the speakers involved. These conversations may contain spoilers for current media such as games, comics, movies, television shows, and more. Chronic Geeks makes no claim to ownership of the various media discussed, simply the opinions expressed. Listener discretion is advised.
What's going on, people? Just bring this microphone down so I can be heard. Get it out the way of the camera, though. What's up? Wednesday. What is that? That is from my glasses. I'm just tired. My glasses is wearing me out. Man. Here we go. We are Grown A Geeks. This is Weigh In Wednesday. You are awesome for being here. What's going on, people? How y'all doing tonight? What is up? What is up? All right, so I've made some changes, done some things. Anybody watching, if you can hear me, just let me know you can hear me. Switched up some connections, contraptions. Played with some stuff, rearranged the office just a tad. And looks like I'm going to have David in here with me in just a moment. He's getting his connections up and running. You think we'd have this down to a science by now? I would have it all figured out. Long as we've been doing this, you think it would be on autopilot at this point.
I was just like, wait a minute, something not loading up. Is it me? Is it what's going on here?
No, it's me. I'm playing with this, playing with that. What's going on, man?
Man, I'm all right. Street Fighter 6 is out. I'm good.
There you go. There you go.
Good. I ain't worried about nothing.
We will definitely discuss a little Street Fighter. So normally when I look over here, this would be the direction I would look for my working monitor. Now my working monitor is going to be here. And this is my streaming monitor over here. I had to reorganize the desk. I didn't have any room to write. I didn't got this humongous desk and I had no space. Because the monitors were taking up all the space. So I moved the monitors to floating stands. That was a big help. Freed up a lot of space.
Right.
I've got two notepads, one on the left, one on the right. Feel all special. Can you hear me okay? My microphone's in a different spot.
I can hear you. I can hear you just fine.
Okay, wonderful. I was a little concerned.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Dwayne. I was a little concerned. I wasn't sure. But we also know that my microphone picks up like literally everything in the house. So when I record, I have to tell everybody go in rooms, close doors, be quiet. We're live.
Make yourself scarce.
Yes, don't be present because they'll hear everything. You can't be on the phone down here. It's not gonna work. Pick another spot. But yeah. So tonight, man, we're gonna definitely get into some. Okay, so I already see that's not gonna work because I can't see the comments. Okay. Oh, there we go. I can move the mic. See, this is the first time I'm using this layout, so I'm trying to figure out what does and doesn't work. I may have to move the mic to the left here.
I feel it. It's a growing pains. That's how it'd be.
Yeah, I want the channel, the stream. I want everybody to enjoy, and I don't want to be distracted with everything, so we can get into the content. Discuss this and that. There we go. I don't need to see my kitchen. Let's move that monitor. Here we go. So, what has been going on, man? We've had a lot of different conversations. Some stuff has come up in group. I've been checking out some of the other groups that I'm in and just seeing what everybody has to say. Of course, the number one talk of the town right now is Spider-Verse. Everybody's talking Spider-Verse.
I'm gonna try to see it this Friday. I'm hearing nothing but good things, which I hope so, because the first one was a banger.
I mean, it can only go up. It's got a fantastic score. Mm-hmm. Everything I've seen about it makes it seem like it's going to be the way to go. And it's such a dynamic story to begin with. So
I want to try to go see Spider-Verse Friday.
See, and I'm hoping that I can get to see Spider-Verse this weekend.
Yeah. Because I keep forgetting that it came out because Street Fighter.
Gotta yell at the wife. I can't really say it's her fault. It's definitely not her fault. We've been busy. We've been occupied. Had some things going on. We did some family stuff these past couple of weekends, and I ended up with another weekend off that I wasn't expecting. So I completely thought I had to.
You want to do driving?
I thought I was going to get the day off, and I ended up having to go to work today. So didn't go today.
Right.
And I was like, well, if I get home early enough, I could go see it before we do the show. Didn't get off early. Literally got home in time enough to get set up and start streaming. So that's why no one got notifications until like 10 minutes ago. So I had to tag everybody in the group. Speaking of group, click that QR code right there. That'll take you to everywhere we are.
There it is. There it is.
Back on my segues.
There it is.
So click that QR code. Find out where we are. Join us on all our socials. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and of course YouTube. So join us and be a part of all of the discussions. We like to talk about things, and we like for other people to weigh in on their opinions. We want to hear what you have to say. You will see in the chat there is a link available. If you decide you want to be a part of this conversation, feel free to join us. Click that link. Do know that we are live. So if you are not ready to be live, meaning your background, meaning what you got going on at home, don't be live. Big room, I can vet you before, but if you're interested, by all means, click the link, join in, and be a part of it. So, definitely looking forward to try to get to see Spider-Verse this weekend. That's my plan.
Yeah.
I have this random Saturday off that I wasn't expecting. I may actually get a haircut this weekend. Normally, I would get it on a Wednesday, but I ended up working, so that didn't happen. That's why we are definitely hatting it up today. Plus, I had Hatman joining me, so it only made sense. So let's just hop right in to Street Fighter. Let's just hop right in.
Let's just do it.
I've got you here. Why waste time? Let's talk about the game, man. All right. Street Fighter 6.
Whew.
From what I know, man, everything I've heard says this thing is a banger. That this is a phenomenal game.
All right.
Just going from the website. Let me just throw this out here.
Go ahead.
Just from the website. As I was trying to make the little graphics card and make my little thumbnail for the page, I was like, you know what? Let me check out the website, and I'll see this, and that will allow me to get some good graphics, good images, and whatnot.
Right.
Man, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This website is phenomenally done. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything is on this site, and they have character bios, intros, information.
Yeah.
It's all there. Everything you need to know is right there. So if you get some time and you're interested, just check it out. So
or
right here,
you could also check out a little channel on Twitch called Heroic Cat, where I will most likely be streaming Street Fighter 6 a lot for the foreseeable future.
There you go.
So if you want to see it in action,
there
you go.
That's where you can find it. Heroic Hat on Twitch. Pretty much Heroic Hat on everything.
Every damn thing.
So, but of course, I like to hang out with you on Twitter. I don't get on Twitter that much, but whenever I do, I see your posts, I see Jeffrey's posts, and that's pretty much all I interact with. Everything else on Twitter is a little toxic for me. So Grown Day Geeks does not have a Twitter, and I don't know that we will, because
I am the Grown A Geeks Twitter. That
There
is
you
it.
go.
There it
There
is.
you go. Just follow him.
Follow me.
And get all the news.
Yeah.
Because most of your content is geek content, so it works out for me. I stay up on the know.
Word.
So right here, right off the rip, you can see Street Fighter 6 is available on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, and you can get it on Steam, so you can play it on your PC.
And you can also play it on your Steam Deck if you have one. Street Fighter 6 on the go, baby.
Play Street Fighter 6 on the go. Just be randomly in an alleyway whooping somebody's ass in Street Fighter.
I'm telling you.
As it's meant to be done.
Yeah, man.
Of course, they've got their newsletter here, and you can find them on Twitter. You can find them on Twitter at Street Fighter 6. They're there as well. Yeah. So, David, I'm gonna let you take over. I'm gonna let you get into this game a little bit, and I will be clicking on the website in the background.
All right. So hear me now. Hear me now, right? Let's just lay it on the table right here, right now, before I even get into anything. This is a fighting game. This is the fighting game right now, okay? I have never played a more polished fighting game. So let me tell you something real quick about fighting games as of for the last 10 years, right? For the last, I would say 10 years, there's always been the expectation that you just pick up a fighting game and there's just something wrong with it. Like the servers don't work, you can't log in, there's DLC on the fucking disc and you still have to pay for it. Whatever problem you could have had with a fighting game, we're expected that there's going to be one or two things that's going to be wrong with this game, right? Not here. Everything works. Everything just fucking works, which is amazing. I went day one, I went into ranked, I did 10 matches, not a frame drop in sight.
Wow. Rollback
works the way that it's supposed to work. Matches feel good. I'm playing it right now. I'm playing it on a PS5 controller. I hate playing this. I hate playing fighting games with this thing. It is a full game. Yeah, it's a full game. I hate playing fighting games on this thing. I hate it. But it feels so good on this game. It feels so good on Street Fighter 6. You could pick up anything and play this game, and it just works. There's so much content in this game. You got a full fleshed out story mode. You have your online battle hub. You have your ranked matches. You have extreme battles, which I haven't even done an extreme battle yet, but I can't wait because there's just random shit that's going to happen. So if you want party games in your fighting games, there you go. And then actually, can I share my screen real quick? Hold on, let me set this up real quick because I want to show you something. I want to show you guys something. You may have seen this on the internet, on Twitch or something, somebody's Twitch stream or just a YouTube video or something. Let me show you something real quick. And I'm gonna set it up real quick here before I go. But this game, right? I can't say enough good things about it. Actually, all right, I'm ready now. Let me find my mouse here so I can present. Share screen. Where's it at? Window. There it is. Okay, there we go. All right, so we good to go now. So, all right, cool. We in there, right? All right,
there you go.
Look at this character select screen. Look at all this variety in character, right? Look at this. You got your main guy who is going to be your Shotos, Ryu and Ken, which are also here. Ken and Ryu. He's just a good character all around. Jamie is cool as shit. This is the first ever drunken master type, drunken fist type character Street Fighter's ever had. So that's cool. You got this ballerina. God damn. Fuck. Shit. I wasn't expecting that. You have this supermodel ballerina wrestler chick, right? Black Ninja. We love it.
Love to see it.
Big woman big ass woman.
Okay.
T-Hawk's daughter. We love to see it.
Cutie patootie. Okay.
Cutie patootie. Cammy.
Classic
Cammy. Fucking DJ. You want to
Hey.
feel the rhythm? You want to feel the rhyme? This man right here, right? Jury, aka Feet Gang, of course.
Right. Quentin Tarantino's favorite character.
Yeah.
Got it.
Evil Man.
Okay, got it. Okay, so that's replacing your Bison type.
Yes. So, fun fact: Bison's dead.
Right.
Like he's actually fucking dead this time. Like he's
dead,
gone.
dead.
He's dead. He gone.
Okay.
That boy gone. So hooray, we did it. You got Ryu, which thank God they finally gave the man shoes. I love it. Honda. Yeah.
Right. All right.
Blanca.
I like that they went ahead and just embraced what Blanca is at this point and pulled away from which game. They had one game where he just looked way off. Like they couldn't figure out if he was animal, if he was human. I know the whole experiment thing, but that
was probably fucking Street Fighter the movie. Yeah.
Oh, that was we not even talk about that. But there was a game where he was like looking all deformed.
Street Fighter the movie, the game.
Oh, well, everybody looked bad in that. Everybody looked bad because they all look like their movie counterparts.
You're right. We got Guile, like you just see him just charging that bullshit. Yeah. Dawson's back. Love to see it. I mean, not that. I don't like to see that. I hate that. But yeah, love to see it.
What is happening right there?
Oh, yoga. Gotcha. Just yoga. That's yoga. Don't worry about him. He's fine.
The man is on a knuckle and a toe.
Zangief's here.
Zangief.
Got Chun-Li over here, looking as graceful as ever. Look at her. Look at her go.
All right.
Fun fact: she's in her mid-50s.
Yeah.
I want to look that good in my mid-50s. You know what I'm saying?
I want to look that good at any point in my life.
Right. And then you got Ken, who's not having a great time.
I was about to say, Ken is on that struggle right now.
Ken's not having a good time right now. But that's all right. Okay, so let's hop in here because I just want to show off something real quick. And this got me real excited because we don't get this a lot. Right? And that's
now something I did like that I noticed on that first screen. When you're selecting your character, it kind of gives you an idea of what type of character you have.
Yes.
Ease of use, like stats, if they're advanced, they let you know. Like some cases you play games and you have to like figure out what these characters are. I mean, you can see the big person, but you may have you may have somebody like Bob who's a quick attack, even though he's huge, and so it's like being able to see this information right at the beginning kind of allows you to like do your matchups a little better. If you're struggling with somebody, maybe get somebody that frame meter.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm gonna get into it. I was just letting go.
See, I sat through 2 classes of fight school, so I'm already looking at that like, okay, wait.
Yeah. So here's where I got like really excited. Right when they announced this, I lost my shit. I want you to see something real quick. Look at that shit. Look at that shit at the bottom of the fucking screen. Look at that.
Wow.
You know what that is? That shows you frame advantage. That shows you the good shit. So you got your starter frame. You got advantage frames. Look at this. You can see how plus or minus you are after every single fucking thing. Look at this. I'm +2 frames. Jamie's -2 frames. So I can act faster than he can. This shit's amazing. This is good shit.
That is one of the most advanced pieces of info you can get in a game. So like your practice is now truly like practice.
It's so good. It's great. I can't believe they listen, and we don't have to pay for this. We don't have to pay for it. It's just in the box. It's free. You have it. You paid the $60. Have fun. God.
Wow. When was the last time they did something like that in a game? Where it wasn't like a day one download or all the good stuff doesn't come into the DLC drops.
Right. So like I'm trying like to get all my like thoughts together because like I put this on Twitter too. I haven't had this much fun with a game since Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and that's my favorite fucking fighting game of all time, right?
Welcome,
so like
Jeff.
I had the same feeling starting this game up and playing a couple rounds than I did when I started playing Persona 4 Arena.
Huh.
That this game is the shit. It's the shit, right? So I just wanted to show that out. Training mode is training mode. It's whatever, right? This is like if you want to actually know some. Oh, actually, there's another cool thing that I want to show before we go to the next thing. So like you have some things that you're trying to practice. Like, okay, maybe like my friend is playing Ken or something, right? And he does a specific thing that I'm really trying to like figure out how to get around, right?
Right.
I want you to see this shit right here. Look at this. Look at this. You have different kinds of simple practice situations that you can pick so you can get better at the game.
I mean, the game wants you to get good.
They
gave you everything you need to get good.
Yeah. So like throw escape practice, right? Some people have problems getting out of yes. Damn it. Okay. All right, give me a second. Hold on. Something's going on. I don't know if they...
No problem. So as we're looking at this game, Street Fighter 6, just going by all of the various all the different companies that are out there that do reviews and things like that. IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. Games Radar gave it a 5 out of 5. GameSpot gave it a 9 out of 10. And 94% of Google users like this game. Initial release date was June 2nd, 2023. And Capcom fighting game. So it's everything that you would think and would want in a game. I have yet to hear anybody who has played it say anything negative. For any of those of you who are watching, if you've got any insight or anything you want to share about the game, throw it in the comments. We'll bring it up on screen.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Bring those points up and discuss.
Okay.
I was just going through the reviews. Like everybody pretty much gave it perfect reviews. It got 9s out of 10, 5 out of 5, 9 out of 10.
As it fucking should.
Yeah.
As it should. Because this, so like look at here. Like, and even before you get into the fucking like situation, it tells you exactly what to do and how to apply it, right? So it's after knocking you down with a sweep, Ryu we either use a low attack or a throw. Crouch block as you get up and input a throw as his attack hits to defend against both strikes. Sir. So look at this. So instantly. So you get that, and then he does a throw, right? He's going to sweep again. Practice against that. You can practice situations. They thought of it. You got anti-air practice, offensive pressure practice.
This sounds like a fighting game for people who like fighting games.
And you know what? Like I haven't seen a fighting game do this like ever. Like they have like, all your settings and like, your tutorials and all that, which every fighting game does. But I've rarely seen it done this good. Like this is damn near perfect. Like you just need a couple more scenarios to practice and you're in there. Like this shit is sick.
Because in the past, it felt like if you were playing a fighting game and you wanted to get better, you just had to play against the computer on hard.
Mm-hmm. And then even that will get you so
your ass beat.
Right.
But
Get frustrated to the point where it's like, I don't know if this is really my game.
But this is part of the thing though, because we've always been asking for something like a scenario mode, which some do it, but they just kind of throw you in and give you little commands on the side, and you just have to do it. No, this is just like, here's what you need to do. This is the situation. Here's how to do it. Go practice. And it's amazing. That's good. That's man.
Just chef's kiss, right?
Yes, it's the best training mode I've ever seen, right? And then you also have, and this is the fighting grounds part of the game. So this is like your standard, like, here's where you just do the fights, right? You just do the punchy boys. So of course you have your arcade mode, practice, which we were just in, and we were just in training. So there was tutorials. They have character guides. So your combo trials. So if you want to get just a baseline tutorial on your character, it does it. So let's pick Lily, right? Pick Lily. Literally, first thing, how to play Lily. That is the thing. So, like, let's just go in there real quick. And it's not even like you don't have to do anything. You just press X, and it explains the thing. This is Lily. She has really powerful throws. She has a thing. She has a mechanic where she can cover herself in wind and make her moves better. Like look at this. Use your war clubs to shut down opponent's mobility. And it just shows you how the character works. And it's such a simple concept, but just actually seeing it done.
Just very well executed.
Yeah. And it's not just like one or two videos. No, this is like the whole thing. And then like here's the thing, right? You go to return. What? Actually, it's not going to be in this one. I probably have to do the other one. I'm trying to remember. Well, I forgot how to do it, but there was a thing where you can just kind of like practice the one scenario here, and then you can move on to the next thing. So yeah, instead of showing you how to power up one of your special moves, the Condor dive. So Condor Wind just gives you extra stuff on your moves. And that's just a thing that you can just put on yourself. And it just shows you that's how you do it. That's it. So
and they have these walkthroughs for each character.
Actually, yeah, right there. So yeah, for all this is all for Lily. We can go, we'll just quit out. And then you just go Luke, like whichever character you want. You can just pick one, and if there's like one specific thing that you're trying to look at, you just go find it, right? If you just want to know how to do a dragon lash flame, that's how you do it, right? Jinrai kick. What's the Jinrai kick do? Let's see, right? Jinrai kick, and it just tells you what Jinrai kick does. And then you watch them do one, and then you watch them do you just watch how the character does the thing. It's good.
Hit slow can't be blocked by standing. Yeah. So it's probably going to be a lot of people who are good at this game as a result, because it literally takes you through, shows you everything about it, shows you how to do this, how to do that.
Right. And that's not even all. That's not all. And I'll touch on this before we go to the next thing, right? I'm gonna just do casual match real quick, just so you can see real quick. All right, so this is where you get into like your casual and ranked matches. Just if you just want to play the game and not have to worry about the other stuff, you could just do this.
Casual matches versus ranked matches. Okay.
You just can't work because there's nothing to say that's not going to be the same person that are too lazy to deliver to us or isn't.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, sorry. So this is where you could just go in. You pick if you want to do casual matches or ranked matches. I'm just going to turn it off for a second because I just wanted to go to this thing. You have the option to vet your opponents first. So like if you get a prompt that pops up, you can choose to see if you want to just fight this guy or not. You can always see the opponent's connection. So if they have a really spotty connection, you don't have to fight the fight. You could just pass on it and go, which is, it's a common thing in fighting games, but it doesn't happen often. So when you get the option, you really appreciate it, right? And then you have crossplay settings. So you see how it's on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S. It's on PS4, PS5. It's on Steam, right? It's crossplay. You just get up on whatever and just play with your friends. You can just play it. Crossplay for free. It's done. It's over, right? Sorry, guys. 1 second.
by the red dress, right to the right of the red dress.
No worries. So
Down.
now crossplay is a thing that's like really starting to gain some popularity, and of course, it's something that I know a lot of gamers have wanted for a while. It's something I've been waiting on for quite some time,
Yeah,
just
sorry.
because I was always on the wrong console. Whatever big game was out,
Right.
I've been Xbox for the longest. Still prefer my Xbox over PlayStation.
Right.
And it's just personal choice. Don't attack me. But
How could you?
and look, but I mean, it's
So-
not that I hate. Because see, look, I even represented today. I wore my PlayStation. Could have worn an Xbox shirt. I said I'm not going to be like that. I also didn't know it was available in every system. Otherwise, I would have worn my Xbox shirt.
Right. But so we get into all that. That's all good stuff just to get you started to go on your way, right? But you also got to pick a character, right? So boom, right here. You pick a character, you're good to go. So I've been messing around with DJ. I mean, I'm not going to change the character. I'm not going to actually play a rank or a casual match because it's going to take a minute. But you just pick a character and you just go, right? But you see that over there on the right side of the screen? You see that?
Control type.
Control type. What's that say? Modern?
Yeah.
Know what modern is? Modern controls are basically the easy mode of the controls of the game, right? So say like you're not somebody like me who knows the motion for a Hadoken or a Dragon or a Shoryuken or a Tatsumaki, right? What if you don't know that? What if you just kind of just want to get in the game and press buttons, right? You can do that. You can do that now. So watch this. So I'm going to update character settings, right? So you got Ryu. You can change colors if you got other colors. But now you have control type. So instead of it being on classic, where I have to do quarter circle forward punch to do a Hadoken, I put it to modern. I could just press the triangle button and it just does a Hadoken. I can press up in the triangle button and it does a Shoryuken. I can press down on the down and triangle button, does a Tatsumaki.
Wait.
so all right, so let me put it like this. If you just want to hop in and you've never played a fighting game before, or you have there's something that impairs you from doing like really precise motions like a quarter circle forward, right? You can pick modern and ease the burden of learning or having to do those precise motions. And you can just play the game. You can just have fun, right? Now, this does come with a caveat, right? You lose about half of your moveset because you're only doing certain motions or certain attacks. And you also have decreased damage, but the upside is that you get to press buttons faster than the person that's playing classic. So you have more options to fight more experienced players because it's not a completely level playing field, but it's not a chasm anymore.
Right. The gaping hole between. So now I can actually get the game and maybe have fun when I play against you.
Yeah. So if you pick the game up today, right now, and you just pick a character and you pick modern, you can just go. I personally like classic because I just knew that. I that's what I know. But I've been campaigning for something like this ever since auto combos were a thing in fighting games. I've been auto combos are cool if you just want to get in and you want to do flashy stuff, or you just don't know fighting games. But we can do it a little bit better. We can make a control scheme for this. And finally, my answer for having prayers, because obviously, I would need it for sometimes myself, because I do have muscle spasms that happen in my hand every so often. I don't know when they're going to happen. They don't happen that often, but when they do, it takes me a minute. I can't really do anything with that particular hand. But with modern controls, I can still play the game. I can one-hand it and just get something going. I can defend myself at the very least, instead of having to wait for my other hand to be operable. I can at least hold back and defend. I can at least throw out a Hadoken to keep them away. I can do something now. And there's obviously players in the player base who are just I don't really want this control scheme in my game because it just makes it too easy for new people and casual people to beat, like, people like me. And I'm just like, why wouldn't you want more people to play the game that you're playing?
Because if nothing else, the first thing that comes to my mind is if I can enjoy playing it on easy mode, it may encourage me to
Want
stay
to
with the game a
learn.
little longer
Yeah.
and want to do the combo that I saw that guy do that I've never been able to do before.
Mm-hmm.
And, if I enjoyed the 10 moves, what happens when I have 20 moves?
Exactly. So say, like, this is what happened with me literally like about 10 minutes before I got onto this call, right? I was playing a couple rank matches just to, yeah, I got to do a couple rank matches every day. Um but somebody finally started playing Lily online because I haven't seen a Lily at all online yet. So I'm like, this is good. I want to see. So now that Lily was playing modern controls, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to see as much. So let me get as much information that I can in, right? So we're playing. Lily's doing all this crazy stuff. I don't know what's going on. I managed to win, but now I'm just like, what does that look like when you have everything that you can do? And in the very next moment, I was in training mode with Lily because I just wanted to see what I could do.
Now, when you are setting up, since you have the option to have certain settings in your game selection,
Mhm.
is that one of the options that you can either turn on or turn off?
Yes.
So you can select your games to only be playing against people who are using classic and not play
No.
against.
Sorry, I misunderstood the question. No. So you could just, like, classic players can play with modern players and vice versa. There's like the playing field is just open now.
Okay,
So
I
if
didn't know
people,
if like you
so
can,
people,
since you can select. I only want to play
no, no,
Xbox or I only want to play that. Okay,
no. Yeah. So basically, what you, as far as the crossplay goes, like, if you want to, like, turn that off, you'll just play with whatever your platform is right now. So, like, if I turn mine's off, I only be playing with PlayStation players.
gotcha.
But I'm keeping it on because me.
Right. Anybody who wants to play, let's play.
Yeah. So it's all but good. It's all but, like, it's everything. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's everything. It's everything here, right? So this is all, like, you could push it a little bit further, like, in the button presets, you could probably just, like, I don't know. You can
No, I mean,
make
like,
this, yeah, because this is just for classic. You can't, like, really change the buttons in modern,
right.
but why not? Like, maybe I don't want the special button on the triangle. Maybe I want it on X so I can have, faster access to it. So we could push that a little bit further, but this is such a good start.
I mean, it definitely makes the game much more accessible.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And I think that's probably specifically with fighting games because just by the nature of the game, it is a competitive game.
Yeah.
It is very difficult for some people to get into fighting games because you have your advanced players who are way up here or
Mhm.
higher,
Mhm.
and then you have the guy who saw the cover art and thought that looked cool
Yeah.
and figured I'd play that. Oh, I've heard of Street Fighter. Oh, they have a new one out. Let me grab that.
Yeah.
They get home, they're playing against the computer a couple times. Okay, cool. Oh, what's this? Online play? They're not going to play that game after that.
Yeah.
They hop out
Hell
there and
no.
they start playing something.
No, yeah, no.
They-
And it, like, I know it's like a joke, but that happens a lot. Like, a lot. Like, I have so many friends that have just, like, wanted to play a fighting game, but the moment they want to, like, try to get online, they put the game down for like 3 months and, like, don't touch it again.
Yeah.
Until somebody comes over and
Like,
wants
this
to
is
play.
not a real fight.
Yeah.
This is a video game fight.
I know, like,
You
in
don't
my
have to-
main group of friends, I'm the guy nobody wants to play with because as soon as I hop in the queue, they're just like, well, he's gonna be at the front of the queue for like 2 hours and whatever, right? But now they could just step up and be like, yo, because I don't care if you play modern controls against me. I don't care. Because I want you to have fun. Like, fun first is everything, right?
Right.
But I guarantee if I got 3 copies of this game and gave it to my friends, and told him like you can play whatever control scheme you want against me. I don't care. Like if you want to play modern, do that because it makes it a little easier on you. I guarantee you they will be playing that way longer than just like once every 3 months. Like it's gonna be like, yo, I wanna, this weekend I got nothing to do. Yeah, I'll pick up Street Fighter, whatever, right? And they'll do that every weekend because the game's that good and it's fun.
So for those are the game modes, and those are some of the game features and some of the game options. Let's talk about some of the gameplay. As far as the games like Mortal Kombat introduce things like the the X-ray attacks.
Mm-hmm.
They have the fatalities.
Right.
What is the thing that Street Fighter has that sets it aside a little different? I saw something that said it looked like Rushdown or
yeah, I got you. So let's talk about the drive gauge.
Drive gauge.
Yes. So let's where's he at? Yeah. I've been playing DJ a lot, so I'm gonna pick him. And yeah, Zangief, why not? So I fucking love this guy. I love this guy. I fucking love
He's
DJ.
over there jamming, having a good time dancing.
He's having a good time. Look at this man. Look at this man. All right. So, wait, I'm still doing am I still doing that? No, I think we're done. Okay, so we have the drive gauge. The drive gauge is those 6 green, yellow bars underneath your health. So what that does is allow you to do certain moves and certain actions. So like if I hold what's this? So if I hold medium punch, medium kick, right? This is drive parry. So the longer I hold it down, you see my drive gauge going down, right?
Right.
So basically, anything outside of like a throw, I can just like parry that. So I take minimal damage and I get some of my drive gauge back. So this is like a
like an auto block system.
Kind of like an auto block system. Like it's not going to block everything. It's only going to block up to a certain point, but it gives you something that you can like another defense tool. So what this is mainly used for, like at least right now, I'm pretty sure the meta is going to change later. So what that's mainly used for is blocking this. So that is a drive impact. So drive impact, if you got somebody that's just kind of on you right now, this is your get off me button. So this is heavy punch and heavy kick. You just do that. Just get them off you, right? So it also has another thing that you can do. So if you have your opponent against the wall, you do that. That's a wall splat. So that's basically a hard knockdown, and you can just kind of follow it.
Freaky.
And you can just hit them after that. You wild, bro. But yeah, you can do whatever after that, and you can like so, right? And then you have one more. Well, actually, there's another thing about drive impact in that. Let's see here. Okay, so is he? No, he's at refill. I don't want refill. I want standard. Fixed? No, standard. Yeah, standard. We're gonna do standard. All right, so yeah. Yeah, so now it's empty. So
you
now
knocked it out. Okay.
Yeah. So now Zangief is he's in a state called burnout. So you'll take a little bit more damage. Your frame data is worse, right? So it's a little worse.
Oh, I see it at the bottom there with the advantage and
usually is I think I need to like set a setting to do the thing right. But yeah, your frame data is slightly worse. So if he were to hit me like this, instead of him getting a 5 frame advantage, he get like a 2 frame advantage. So I still have the ability to defend myself if it comes to that, right? But there's also I need to. I think it's fixed. Do I want fixed? Oh no, that's mine. Never mind. Hold up. Sorry. Hold up. Refill. Fixed. We'll do fixed. All right. So yeah. I'm trying to hold up. What the hell? Wait a minute.
Well, if his is fixed, you can't deplete it.
Yeah, true. Okay. Yeah. What the? Hold on. I can't. Anyway, so basically, what's going on is like if he's in burnout and you do a drive impact on him near the wall, he instead of him going straight into like a crumple state, he's going into it. He's automatically stunned. So he's just going to be sitting there doing all this, and that just frees him
when
up.
you did that a moment ago, you could see the little stars around his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that would just intensify that. So yeah. So he can't move. He's just open. So that's just the big punishment for that. So now we have the last thing. Oh, that's the grab. Hold on. I forgot how to do drive rush. I don't know why I forgot all of a sudden. What the hell? Command list. It's in here somewhere.
So you just need to turn the computer on and just let Zangief do his thing.
Right. Hold on. What was drive rush? Somehow I feel like I'm just like losing my mind.
Would it be under super arts or
no? It would be under common moves, I think. Drive impact, drive parry. Oh, drive. Okay. I'm so yeah. So. Oh yeah. No, I'm dumb. I remember now. So drive rush is you have to be in the drive parry, and you can just double tap, and you just dash forward. And it's a big dash too. You saw that was like almost the whole screen.
Yeah.
So if Zangief were to hit me like this and I parried it, I can just go into drive rush and just come back and fire off something else. So there's a lot of rock, paper, scissors going on with the system.
Okay.
Because as you notice, like if I do like a drive impact or a drive parry or drive rush, there's a lot of colors going on, right?
I was noticing that. It's it's a very pretty game.
Yeah. So the game now is what color am I using? What color am I going to use, right?
So it's going to have like certain colors beat other colors.
Yes. So yeah, kind of sort of. Cuz drive parry will beat drive impact. Drive impact will beat a drive rush. And drive rush beats drive parry because you're not doing anything at that point. So
okay,
and that's another thing about accessibility because now newer players know they gotta get the fuck off me button. So if it gets really tough and they got an opportunity, get off.
None of those like 15 hit no kickback combos that we be seeing that people don't want to play because they're out there.
Yeah. So this is the main draw of the game. You have to like use all of this without really going into burnout. Because all like you see all the moves that I'm doing here, they also drain the drive gauge. So I'm just as susceptible to being put in the burnout as the other player. It's just a matter of just managing all of. So
somebody times a drive attack while you're in the middle of a drive rush and you've used up a lot to begin. Boom.
Yes.
Suddenly you're in burnout, turns the tide of the game, and a quick comeback.
Right. So now here's the other thing about Drive Impact. Drive Impact is also a time-based game because both of you can do a Drive Impact at the same time. But if you manage to get yours out first, you're going to lose. You're going to take that damage because because the person who did it last, if there's that one hit of armor that Drive Impact has. So if you do a Drive Impact against somebody who's doing a Drive Impact, they're going to eat that and then they're going to hit you with their own attack.
Now, is that where that frame advantage comes into play?
Yes. Well, not so much. So, like Drive Impact itself is really like you see the other person doing that and you think you can get away with it, you're going to do the same thing. Let me see. I think there was a Drive Impact. There it is. So let's do this. So Zangief's going to let's see. Yeah, so there's that, right? So he's going to jump. Okay, never mind.
It's just,
No.
I get it. It's a timing thing. Oh, boom.
Boom. So yeah. Boom.
So you take that hit, but you get yours out.
Yeah.
And because yours is technically the one that landed.
And I did the same thing there. I did it first so Ryu could just hit me. And I did it after him. So boom. Yeah. So yeah, just the same thing's gonna happen to you. And that's, as far as the gameplay goes, that's pretty much it as far as like the universal mechanics goes, because every character has access to that. Every character is going to start with 6 bars at the beginning of the match. That's just the thing that you can do right out the gate, which is good because you have all of your powerful attacks at the start of the game, which is where you want them. So yeah, that's basically it. Every other character has their own unique mechanics. Like Luke has, he interacts with the drive gauge differently. Like you can overdrive some of your attacks, and Luke can basically do his twice. And there's a lot more to it, but that's the main thing. Like he can do his special attacks twice and only use so much of the drive gauge. Where everybody has to use like two bars, he can use 1 and get 2 of them off. So that's his little thing that he can do. Jamie has his drink mechanic where like he starts off with a limited move set at the beginning, but the more drinks he's in, the more moves he unlocks. And by the time he's on drink number 4, he has basically everything that that you could possibly do, and he becomes like one of the best characters in the game.
Huh.
Yeah. So it's basically like you have to start slow, and then once you pick up speed, you just keep going. Manon has a medal meter, so it goes from 1 to 5, and every time she gets a medal, the damage of her grabs goes up. So by the time she's at the cap of 5, she can do half health damage. She just knocks your health off.
And that's the big girl.
No, that's Marisa.
Marisa.
That's Manon. Manon's the pink hair with the ballerina stuff and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marisa, her ability is she's just fucking strong. She has armor on like half of her moves. So like she's basically doing a drive impact on like most of her specials. And she can also charge up her moves to make them more powerful.
Okay.
Yeah. So
she's
her
your tank.
Yeah, she's your tank. Zangief, of course, he's Zangief. He's just going to be doing Zangief things. He's going to grab you and just kill you for like 3 touches, right? Dalsim has his long, stretchy arms. Ryu has, they're back. Ryu can charge his like Hadokens. He can go into like an electrified state and just shoot it off, does more damage, all that good stuff. Ken has a series of fucking kicks that he can just do because let me see who else. Cammy's like a lot of the like original World Warriors don't have like big changes to their movesets. Ryu not being controlled by the Satsui no Hado anymore. He has like state of nothingness. He can do the Denshi form and all that. So it's mainly the new characters that have like special gimmicks.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that is basically the name of the game. And I can play like a match or 2 against the computer later. Because I know I want to get into some other stuff.
Now there is another thing that this game has that other Street Fighter games don't. Right. And I'm going to, of course, I'm going to sit here and play devil's advocate and talk to you like you're a developer of the damn game. So talk to me about this open world gameplay when you all decided to So what is this character creation? Fight anybody in the street like a real Street Fighter.
Yeah, so what you want is World Tour mode. So that's the story mode of the game. You are the main character. Look at that guy. Look at this guy
with the dreads and the hat.
Look at this guy and dude. All right. Oh, whoa. No. We don't want to do that. Not that. This is what happens when you play like 3 different controller settings. Like Nintendo and Xbox and PlayStation all have different orientations, and it pisses me off. But yeah, here it is. This is the open world. Welcome to Metro City. So you can just go in there. Oh, look at that.
Welcome to Townsville. That's what that sounds like, Metro City.
Hey, Joe. What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe? Oh, hold on. That was supposed to be a little bit more epic. Yeah, whatever. Ah, boom. And I'm in a fight.
Okay.
Come on, Joe. Shut up. I shouldn't have bullied him like that. He's only level 1. I'm sorry. So you notice that I just did a spinning bird kick, right?
Yeah.
That's because I trained under Chun-Li for a little bit. So I have access to that now. And I can do that in the world too. Yeah.
Just destroying property.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's
everybody. Now the people that are walking around, and I see like that person there.
Yep.
Larissa. Is that just like a NPC, or would that potentially be another player in the world?
Yeah. No, that's not another player in the world. So this is just another NPC that you can fight.
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody, like almost everybody, can fucking fight in this goddamn city. Well, in World Tour mode anyway. Oh shit. And also, Roombas. You can fight Roombas.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
And people coming by to watch you fight the Roombas.
Yes. Like the police ain't doing nothing. They see a fight pop off and they're just like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm with that.
I mean, fighting in Metro City, that's not what we're not stopping that. That's what we do here.
I'm not gonna mess with those guys. So yeah, you got a full-fledged story mode. There's a lot of mystery and intrigue. Not really. It's a fighting game story. Who really cares? I mean, it's been entertaining so far, so I'm not like super mad about it. But you know, it's whatever. It's fun.
It's something different, and it gives you just one more thing to do in the game. Because I remember Tekken had that story mode. One of the Tekken games had that, and you
Tekken 5, yeah.
You like ran up the side of the hill.
Tekken 6 too, yeah.
You ran up the hill fighting against the organization and whatnot, and you're trying to get to the end to free somebody or save somebody.
Yeah.
So it was just something different, and that would be. I had a cousin, and that would be like what he wanted to play.
Yeah.
Because it was like, we might not have had the highest capability or skill in playing Tekken, but that was something we could do because we could beat up them computer characters.
Yeah.
Now they had limited move sets, but still being able to see your character do your moves. So here I see you've gone to Chinatown, you found Chun-Li.
Yeah. So so you can adopt your master style. And the more you use that particular style, the more bond points you get with it, and you come talk to your master and they'll give you access to new moves, or you can spar with them a little bit to get their bond level up some more, especially if you win. Just boost that pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and fight Chun-Li now, since she's like, you want care to spar, here we go. So you can see right here, Chun-Li also has a level, and she has way more stuff than I do. And she also does way more damage. Yeah, because I'm not doing well right now. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, so I might have a higher
bonding. It's like, this is how we bond. I beat your ass.
Yeah. Right. So
now you combine that with Apple's recent announcement of their little VR headset computer thing, and
CT.
So,
some Black Mirror.
So I'm a higher level than Chun-Li, but she beat my ass, and that's because obviously that's your master.
I mean, she's the master. Now I'm also seeing that, like, I'm guessing right here by your health bar. First of all, she has more rush gauge than you.
Yep.
And it looks like that's total health. She has more total health than you, so you come into this fight at a disadvantage despite being a higher level.
Yeah.
Because you're fighting the master, Chun-Li. And if you've got limited moves versus, her tons of moves, then yeah, that's going to be something totally different there as well.
So I'm trying my best not to lose, but
Okay.
she's tough.
I mean, you know what? Like, if it's all on stream and it's looking bad, let me know and I could like, oh dang, oh
Oh
screen
no!
crashed. Oh
Like,
man, what happened?
you're breaking up.
It's like, oh man, what happened to that screen? It was something.
But yeah, so you still get bomb points if you lose, but you get way more if you win, obviously.
No, understood.
And you can basically just kind of talk to them and get to know them a lot better. And it's cool. It's really cool to have that because you get to see what the characters are doing because Bison's dead, so Chun-Li doesn't really have to like go out there and hunt this man down. So what's she gonna do? Quit the police force and just train people in her fighting style. Just people, just old dudes, old women,
You know what I
kids.
said? If
Yeah.
more fighting games had like more stuff like this, I think more people like me would have played them. Because for me, I'm just like at a certain point, I'm just getting my ass beat. I have no like motivation to see what happens next. Because it's just like another person waiting to beat my ass who's stronger
Right.
than the person
I
I'm struggling
promise
to beat
you.
right now.
It stops being fun real
Right.
quick.
And they like because look, you see old man, old women, child, attractive 20-somethings, like like, and it's just Chun-Li looking them over, making sure their form is right, and this just happens. This is what it is. Also, Lee Fenn's here. Hi, Lee Fenn. She's not easy to fight. I'm gonna let you know that.
I saw that level 12. Everybody else in the area is like level 3, level 4. We saw one level 5, and then she's a level 12.
Yeah,
we just gonna let her chill. We're gonna let her do what she doing.
I mean, she better be hard to beat. Like Chun-Li basically raised her as her own. Like, so it's whatever. But yeah, so this is what you can do. Also,
so on the map there, I'm seeing the red icon.
Yeah, those are hostile enemies that will like if they see you, they will come and like attack you.
Okay, so those are the people like on site down that way.
So I'm gonna just get that going because they're gonna hit me and I don't want that. So yeah, you can. This guy, he's gone. So they're not terribly hard. Like they're just gonna do stuff like that and walk into punches. But it's a good way to get experience. Plus, you're also learning character movesets. So this is how you gamify learning your combos. Because if I threw my niece into just a versus match with me, she's never gonna touch this game again. But if I just throw her in here and give her Chun-Li's moveset and tell her to go, she's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm spinning. I'm having fun. This is good. This is great." I'm like, she's doing this. She doesn't have to fight me. She can just fight the computer. So this is also good for just getting into the game.
I mean, this is like a nice switch on like a Streets of Rage open world kind of.
Yeah. So this is.
I mean, this is what Street Fighter should have always been. In some ways, you know what I mean? Like,
should have always been an option. So do you have to go like inside the jail? Because I see that door.
Oh yeah, that's a. I'm in the middle of a story mission here.
Okay.
Which, like, again, this is a fully expanded story. There's a lot going on. Actually, let's go ahead and talk real quick. So you weren't wondering about the stadium. They're building this thing called the Mike Hager Memorial Stadium. Yeah, at the west end of town. There's a plan to celebrate its opening by hosting a massive martial arts tournament, but we get threats every now and again telling us to cancel it or else. So now you see that. So I'm just getting information from the cops here, just to what's going on and why I can't get to the other spot here, because I'm basically. I don't want to say too much because like the story is kind of it's going somewhere now, so I don't want to spoil too much. But you're just kind of grabbing all this information, and then you go on to the next thing. So you look at the threatening poster at the Masters Foundation building. So we gotta go over there. Which do I have a bus station? No, I don't. So we gotta walk.
They got fast travel and stuff as well.
Yeah.
They got a whole little game right here. Wait a minute.
Yeah. So hey, do you want like an actual game in your game? There you go. I'm not.
We got that for you.
Not fighting y'all. Leave me alone. There's a lot of y'all. I'm not fighting y'all. I'm trying to show off some stuff. All right. So yeah, the martial arts Mike Hager Memorial Activity. So yeah, somebody destroyed the poster, and you got to talk to the security guard. Yeah, you tore it down. If you're looking for another one just like it, I think I saw one in Skywalk Lane. So yeah, there's a lot of back and forth and just trying to figure out where you're going.
Standard adventure games.
Yeah.
So what about the test of strength and stuff like that, where back in the old Street Fighter games, you'd bust barrels as they came down, or you had to like break a car in time.
Yeah, so those are actually in here, and I believe they're in arcade mode as well. I haven't played arcade mode just yet, because I'm having too much fun on rank.
I mean, game only been out for a little bit, so it's cool.
Map. So, is this it? Was that it, or was this it? I'm trying to remember which one it was. Because there is Junkyard Smalls. Okay, so let's go over there. I think. Am I going the right way? Hold on, I'll just make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah. It's just down this alleyway. Not alleyway, but I'm gonna get to it so you can see what I'm talking about. So there's board breaking which was in Chinatown, but I just didn't get around to doing because I wasn't thinking about it. But I'm glad that you said something because I get to whoa, hey.
I see they coming for you. They like come get some.
So yeah, you can fight this guy as well. I don't want to do it because he's 26. I'm gonna wait. But yeah.
Yeah.
So ready to do this. All right. So let's I'll just do normal. Well, no, I can't do normal. What? I guess I'm not far enough in the story. So yeah.
If that has the original music right there. I love the pixelated look right here as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can just go to one or two of these places and you just play the old like test your might stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. But yeah, there's a whole story going on here. You have a rival. We're doing stuff. You're traveling the world. Meeting new people. And
watch out for that crew.
Yeah,
I said they over there.
Yeah.
Damn, they on your head, boy. You owe them some money.
No, they're just assholes. That's really it. But yeah, not much to it. It's it's fun. And it's a good way to like just learn different parts of characters' movesets in modern. So yeah, there's not much to it other than just go through the story, meet masters, learn fighting moves, and get to the end of the story.
Now, are you able to customize your fighting style with multiple masters and have this skill, that skill, and another skill?
Yes, actually, I was just about to get into that. Awesome. So, see, here's your status screen here. So you can see your level, all your stats right here. You got your what style you're using and what level it's at. Your actual number stats. But then you have like gear effects. So obviously, I'm using Chun-Li style. We can switch over to Luke. I have Marisa as well. But I was working on Chun-Li right now, so we'll see. Then you have different kinds of all kinds of stuff that you can just fit the character with.
Okay, all the customizing options.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, I can do 2 now. Oh, that's right, I can do 2. So let's do the cuffs. We'll do the cuffs. I didn't realize I had another accessory slot. That was great. So then now here's where your special moves are. So I have 2 moves from Luke and 2 moves from Chun-Li, but I can also set one from Marisa because I unlocked her as a master, so I have moves from her. So right now I can have 5 different moves, and this is where I'm at right now. Then you can also have super arts. I only have one right now, but I have one from all 3 of the masters that I'm under. So I have Luke's Vulcan Blast, I have Javelin Marisa, and I have Kikosho or Aerial Kikosho. I can just switch it out, say I just want to do Javelin. So now Javelin is my one special move that I have. Obviously, as you get more skill points and go up these skill trees, you get access to more stats and more meters and all that good stuff. And then here's where you can see who you have as masters and what level they are at.
See, the bond is 15 with Chun-Li versus 2 with Marisa.
Yes, because I just got Marisa, so she's going to be a little bit on the low side.
Gotcha.
Luke's cool, but he's a little too his moveset's a little too basic for my liking. So it's because it's basically just another Ryu.
Gotcha.
So right now I'm kind of rocking Chun-Li just to get that, because I never really play Chun-Li in general. So I'm like, this probably be a good time for me to learn. But it also tell you if you have things that you can do with your master, like Luke and Marisa have little speech bubbles above their head. That means I can go to them and talk to them. They might give me another move. They just might, talk a little about themselves a little bit. But that's what you get when you train under their styles. And once you train under their styles, you level that up, you get more moves, all that good stuff. So yeah, not much to it. The skill tree acts kind of like a tournament bracket. So if I pick one skill over the other, then that one I can only, I can't pick both. I got to pick one or the other.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which is fun because that encourages you to redo your stats and experiment with new things. Because all right, I would like to have another max drive gauge, but I'm getting tagged up by random enemies on the street, and I would like to not take as much damage. So boom, take that one, and then I'll decide maybe I value the drive gauge more at this point in the story than I do taking less damage from getting attacked. So I can just redo the whole skill tree and just go back and pick that one. So it is a semi fully fleshed out story mode RPG experience. The story so far, I mean, it's okay, it's serviceable, it's whatever. But I'm also very early in the story, so I'll post on Twitter if the hook gets me.
I mean, if nothing else, this is
it's a
for
good
lack of a better phrase, it's a secondary feature to the game.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that they included something fairly well thought out, because there are whole games that get released that don't have as much involvement as this does.
Actually, I'm glad you said that, because it just reminded me of something that I wanted to say earlier. So when you buy the game Street Fighter 6, you can put if you got it digitally, download it digitally. If you got it on a disc, you put the disc in, right? So before you even do anything with the game, when you install it, it gives you the option, because it's going to install Fighting Grounds as a baseline, because it's Street Fighter. You need to do the street fighting, right?
Right.
But it also gives you the option to download, to install the Battle Hub in World Tour mode. So if you just want the Fighting Grounds part of the game, you can just install that and leave the other two alone until you're ready to actually do that. If you just if you want to save space on your system because you're running out of memory, and you're like, I'm not going to be playing online for a little bit, you can just uninstall the Battle Hub, and that just frees up 30 gigs. Boom, done.
That's kind of a big deal.
That's a big deal. So when I was installed, because I got it.
Age of every game being 100 gigabytes per install.
So it was awesome, because now you're just when you actually install it, you're like, I don't have the space right now, but I'm about to go get me an external hard drive.
Right.
I'm just gonna install the Fighting Grounds part, and then when you got more space, okay, now I can install World Tour mode. But I'm not gonna get on Battle Hub just yet because the story is getting good, so I'm not gonna install that just yet. and then like, oh, I'm done with World Tour mode. Okay, I'm gonna uninstall that and then install Battle Hubs. Now I got the two things that I actually want to do. It's great. It's awesome. I wish more games did that.
That is something because, whew,
yeah,
some of these games they're like you installing all of it. Period.
Yeah,
I don't care what you playing, you getting all of it.
Yeah.
Call of Duty is gonna make you install every portion
everything
of their game. Doesn't matter what you came to play. Oh, you don't want to play the campaign? Okay,
That's
cool.
too
Go ahead
damn
and
bad.
download it anyway. You wanted to. Now, I will say they do have it set where, like, if you don't buy the actual campaign, you can go online and you can just get Warzone. But when you just get Warzone, you literally don't have half of the content.
Yeah.
And even with Call of Duty, I mean, Resurgence had me in a headlock, but this actually looks to be a lot of fun. So I will probably be getting into this Street Fighter real soon. I don't know when I'll make time to play it, but I will definitely make time to play it.
It's fun. It's so good. It's really good. So that's basically it, because I don't want to like, you know, do too much of the story because I'm still going through it myself. So
I got it. So
I don't want to spoil nobody, but it's fun. It's so fun.
So just so we can see, I do have this other one here. I wanted to pop this up.
Oh yeah.
And this was just another one. You were talking about Chinatown.
Yes.
And the board breaking. So it's and of course this is where like your move set. I noticed he had to go from a kick to a knee.
Yeah. So it's showing you what where hitboxes are.
Yeah, where that attack range is.
Because you notice when he's missing it and not like actually hitting the board, but they're hitting the guy. They don't give you the point. They just get a new board. Yeah. Because they need you to try it again because you didn't hit it right. So it's still actively teaching you how to play the game.
Yeah. And that is, this is a game that was designed with players in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly feel like they wanted to grow this community. They wanted people to jump in here and enjoy and not feel discouraged and not stop playing because of the difficulty, because there is such a disparity between the advanced players or people who play fighting games versus the rest of us who might be gamers but couldn't tell you, oh, there's a 23 frame hitbox if you do these 3 moves together. I don't know what that means. I know those are words. You know what I'm saying? I know those are words. I know the definition of each of those words
right out of my mouth.
But it's like, I don't know what that means in the context of a fighting game.
Right.
And when I think about, you know, the way people get on and play some of these games, I mean, I enjoy watching some of these top players, these esport players get out there and fight one another. You see some incredible matches out there. Hell, you were streaming this. You were playing this the other day with a couple people, and I was just enjoying watching that.
Because we weren't even like, we were just pressing buttons trying to figure it out. Like, it was great. It was awesome.
It really was, and I just sat in, and you know, it was one of those times I was in quietly in the back just watching, and
like, you noticed how like when I was playing, nobody was like getting mad or anything. They were just like, "What? How you do that? Wait, what are you doing? How you did that?
Oh, he missed it. He missed it." And I mean, it was literally like
this. I can only equate this to like the first week of Pokemon Go, like where there was like world peace for like 7 straight days. Like this is what's going on in the FGC, because like there's so much shit going on, like people hating on each other because they play like different characters or somebody did something stupid or whatever. This game came out and everybody in the fucking community just shut up and played the game. It's amazing. We're still in that like romance period of the FGC, and this is, I can't wait, because now everybody's just like, how did you do that? Are you playing modern? Or are you playing classic? oh, you can okay, and you can do and then you can do that, and everybody is getting tech from everybody, and it's great. Like I was in a lobby, and somebody was getting mad in the chat, and they was like, I'm about to uninstall this game, I can't figure it out, and everybody was just like, nobody, you know how usually when somebody announces that they're going to leave, like people like dogpile on them, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like if you were just going to leave, just leave. You just wanted attention. Well, here you go.
Bro,
No.
if you trash, just say you trash.
Right. But no, everybody in the chat was just like, wait, hold on. What was going on? And then he explained what was going on. He's like, oh, okay, you want to hop on a cabinet with me and we can just lab it out real quick? And that went on for like 2 hours. And at the end of it, the guy was just like, oh my God, I get it. Oh my God, I get it. It's like they coached him through that game for 2 hours.
Wow.
And he came back and he was like, okay, you know what? I'm with it. All right, I'm gonna stick with it. And
you know what? There was a
it brought the community together.
It's funny because I'm thinking like there was a time when there was a particular shooter by a particular company that everybody was always trying to unlock certain gear, or you wanted to get a particular pistol, or you had to do certain things. There were certain raids where people would just like follow me, stay here, die, I'll be right back. And then they go complete said raid, drag you to the end, and it's like, voila, there you go. Congratulations, you now have that sword. Share the favor and take someone else. Get good enough so you can carry someone else through. And it was like,
all right,
you know, it's just like I have to get better because I have to repay somebody and do this. And it's been quite a while since I was that good. I used to carry people in this is really telling my age. I had a level 99 character in Phantasy Star Online.
Ooh.
I could solo the boss. My character's name was Jedi. Had on an all black outfit, had the power sword, and I had the spread shot gun. I could literally level. I could go through the entire thing by myself. Did not require anybody. So I would literally stand in the lobby and I would carry like anybody under level 20. I'd be like, you know, let's party up. You like literally just picking them out. Let's see. You, hey, level 15, come over here. What do you got? Yeah, come with me. All right, drop all of these items. All right, everybody feed your little shoulder things real quick. Feed them all. Get them full. Okay, now let's go in here so that they would all level up like 5 times at the end of that mission. And so just to hear that type of gaming community is coming back with a game like Street Fighter, no less, is fantastic because everybody knows Street Fighter.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be a major gamer. You know Street Fighter because it's been around for so long. It's such an iconic game.
Okay, give me a second. So we're in the Battle Hub now, right? And it's just an online hub. You know, you can sit at a cab, play some matches. There is the extreme matches over here. Got a news counter there. Yeah, so it's just an online hub. The fun thing about it is like if you go down here, you can actually fight other like players like created characters. This is where it goes down. So it happens in the hub.
I see.
I don't know, like
so my man, like the person standing there is like just waiting on a challenger.
Yeah. Let me see if I can spectate one. If there's one going on. Oh, there's one going on. All right, cool. So yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now. I got you. One sec. Yeah. So there it is. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Boom.
So he's got a level 17 versus a level 1. Good for him.
Right. He's oof.
See, he went early. Okay.
See, look at him. See that, and they're both using modern controls too. So you see how even it is now? You see how close it was?
Yeah.
That's modern controls.
And that's one of those things where like you might not you might not be as much in your feelings after losing that.
Yeah.
Because that was a much closer battle than you would typically see between a level 17 and a level 1. Unless this is like, oh, this is my new character.
Because you got a
Let
chance.
me see what they can do.
You have a chance now. You can just go. It's great. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Yep. So yeah, man. So Jeff, which system you got, man? Let's get this Street Fighter. Let's hop on. I jump in with
I got a PS5.
PS5. All right. I got my Xbox. I'm gonna get it on Xbox. We'll do cross play. Your PS5, my Xbox, and we'll lobby
I'm
up.
so bad.
Let me tell you something.
I'll be so bad.
But as you heard, like it'll be okay because there's ways to get around that now. Like I'm intermediate. Like I'm definitely not good. I feel like when it comes to fighting games, you have literal like beginner.
Mm-hmm.
You have I know what video games are. You have I play some video games. You have I play a lot of video games, and then you have these are the kind of games I play and up.
Actually, another good point. So I was showing you the fighting grounds and everything there. So you have the ability to go into rank modes in there, right? So when you start playing the game and you jump into rank match, it will ask you, what is your level of fighting game knowledge? And you can pick novice. I have never played a fighting game before. Intermediate. I kind of play Street Fighter. I kind of play fighting games a little bit. And then you got, you got expert, which is like, this is what I do.
Yeah.
It will put you in placement matches depending on your level of fighting game play, right?
Okay.
So if you pick novice and you lose, you do 10 placement matches. So if you do novice and you pick you win 3 out of your 10 matches, it'll put you in rookie because you need to practice up or all that right there, right? But you're also playing against people who are at that same level as you in your placement matches. Now, if you pick something like intermediate, you're going to be fighting against players that are at the gold level, or somewhere between bronze and gold, right?
Okay.
And then you pick hard, and you're going to go straight up to diamond and platinum players who just know what they're doing. But this is where you're going to be you doing your placement matches, so the game kind of knows where you sit, and then you can climb the ladder from there.
Okay.
So fine, don't toss it. Sorry. So say, because here's what I did. So immediately I didn't do anything in the game, but just pick DJ, hop into ranked, see where I place, because I never touched a man. Pause. Damn it. No, I've never played with DJ after they changed his moveset, because DJ in Street Fighter 2 and DJ in Street Fighter 6 is a completely different DJ.
Okay.
So I just I'm gonna pick him up, I'm gonna see where I play, and just take it from there. So it put me down to rookie because I didn't know what I was doing with DJ, but now I'm in iron. Okay. I'll switch in a second. So basically it's it will appropriately place you where you're supposed to be in the ranking ladder, and you'll just climb up from there as you get better. And it is a little generous, I think, with points, but it's still early. They can tweak it or whatever, right? But yeah, that's basically it. It's just good. It's a good fighting game. It's a really, really good fighting game. I'm happy with this. It's a 12 out of 10. Cannot say enough good things about it. Actually, you know what? You know how good this game is? I actually had a complaint about the game, but I booted it back up and I can't remember what it was.
That is, you know what? You got to playing and forgot about the thing you were.
I forgot.
About.
It must have been so small that I couldn't remember after I turned the game on.
So trivial, it hasn't happened again.
Yeah. It's just small enough that it has not done anything to my fun factor in this game.
Gotcha. Well, this is the hub, and I will definitely be checking it out. So right there, where it shows you at level 21, that would be
This is the same character that you had in story mode.
right. Now, if you go down and not asking, but if you were to go down and you were to jump in that center circle and be in those matches, you would be your level 21 with your current moveset.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's why they still give you the option to change around your stuff in Battle Hub. You still have the option to do so.
Okay.
So that's
see, that would be one of those things where I would have like, and this was kind of crazy because I used to do this in like Grand Theft Auto. I would have different outfits for however I felt like playing that day. And I did that in Red Dead Redemption also. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my I had my black Air Force outfits. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like, what do I want to do today? I guess I'll play some Red Dead. Let's see. Ooh, you know what? Let me hop online. Wait, let me change my outfit first. Just so people knew, like, I'm with it today. That's
right.
That's the kind of energy we on today. And then other times you hop in there and it's like, you know what? Let me try to do some of these missions online. So I need to look like, you know, the reverend that's turned his life around, and you know what I'm saying? Like I used to be a bandit, but I don't do those types of things anymore. I just want to help the town, and
unless you push me,
right? Break out that Unforgiven, that Quick and the Dead.
Start calling people varmint.
That's crazy.
See, this would be the type of thing like I'm looking at your outfit and what your character has on currently. That would be ideal when you're playing through the story mode. You're in the city, you know, running around playing the game. But when you come in here, yeah, I'm gonna have on the yellow jumpsuit with the black stripe. I need everybody to know I came to fight. That's what we doing. Like and I saw somebody, you know, just looking at like right there. What?
What is this?
But that's the thing. Like when people get to customize their own characters and they get to create what they want to create, you know, it's like people are so creative.
Everybody's so creative.
And
you see how that looks like something we weren't supposed to do, but we did it anyway.
Now look at this. See that hairstyle? We're not going to wear that, but apparently they are. So let's just look at their hairstyle and let them enjoy it. Let people have fun with things. Clearly, that's what they were going for.
God, what is going on here?
Yeah, like you know what? They wanted little legs and a spare tire. Maybe they just want to get their roll on. We're gonna let them roll on. Somebody wanted to recreate the Joker. Right there.
Just
Spabrog.
He is very, very bright. Oh my God.
Spabrog with the green hair. He was going for the Joker look.
But yeah, God, oh my God.
Is that the DOG? That looks like the Bonk Dog. He looks like the Bonk Dog.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, he is massive.
Are you sure you're playing Street Fighter and not PSO2?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
That is.
PSO2.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I saw this little hub,
yeah,
I was
man.
Like, yo, this is. I'm getting flashbacks, getting tingly.
But yeah, that is Street Fighter 6 in a nutshell. I can't say enough good things about this game. Oh my God, this is what I wish every fighting game was.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it has something for me. It has something for Linda. Linda could just hop into World Tour mode. I guarantee she would have a better time than she has in any fighting game she's ever played ever. Yeah, she likes Soul Calibur. But if I put her in World Tour mode, she'd be like, "Can I make my titties just ridiculous?" And I'm like, "You sure the fuck can? You could be a fucking biblically accurate angel if you want, if you try hard enough."
I mean,
I think it was from the new Street Fighter one, but I saw a crazy one on Twitter.
Yeah,
it was like
dog.
Carnival.
You ever like
I was
somebody
like,
made
damn, y'all
like
doing
the
this?
somebody made a
It
lore
was like
accurate
Meg the
sleep
Stallion.
paralysis demon. Somebody made a sleep paralysis demon in this game, and I hate it, but I love it because I know it took him forever to make that thing.
Just the fact that there are customizing options for that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, because you saw the guy earlier in the battle hub who looked like his skin was made of diamonds reflecting in the sun. There you can make your character any color. Like you want to be like midnight black, you sure can. Pink, why not?
That is hilarious.
Do you want your legs to be the size of toothpicks? You sure. It's gonna affect your fighting ability, but you can do it.
Bro.
It's like when people go to California Pizza Kitchen and want to make their own pizza. And it's like, all right, if you want that, but you're not no chef, and whatever you tell us to make ain't gonna be better than what's on this menu. I remember this lady was like, people send their own made pizzas back way more than they do when they get like the actual stuff on the menu.
I found a rabbit hole. Somehow I managed to, well, not somehow. I literally typed in Street Fighter 6 created characters. Bro.
He said somehow I managed to type in the exact thing into my browser and
right.
It's got me off track.
What is this random thing that I typed in and searched for? How dare you show me what I looked for? But yeah, I'm just going through some of these created character image gallery.
Yeah.
Man, what the what? Somebody created no neck. Everything on here looks.
You know, it's like, and I'm gonna, like, you know, I like the little touches in this game, right? So I'm gonna start a 1v1, right? Look at this. This is the loading screen.
Oh wow.
This is so good. That's it. That was the. It's so good.
You know, I feel
Somebody
like
listening to like Little Rascals music.
Linda's playing Fallout.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so yeah, that would be the Little Rascals music.
Jeff was asking, why do I hear Little Rascals music? I'm like, I don't know.
Luke has a really weird movement with his attacks.
Yeah. God, that was good. I didn't know you could do it off the ground like that. I'm dead. God. Okay. Have you noticed that I don't play Luke?
I mean, honestly, like you get that rush down, not the thing you was talking about.
Oh no, I'm dead. That's it.
Yeah. And see, but that's what you're talking about, where he did his after yours, so he ate your hit, to get his hit.
So that's another like small little thing that I appreciate in the match. So like you saw, like after he knocked me out, you know, he was winded, right? He was like, you know, saying his bullshit, but he was like,
right.
Yeah, that you get those for every single like kind of level that you're at. So like right here, if he won like that, he would have been more energetic. But you know, since he lost and he almost lost all
since
his,
it was a close battle.
Yeah, he was just like, and every character has that.
You know what? That puts me in the mind of like anytime a game does something really good, I think the unique interactions that we got from Injustice was one of the things that kind of it gave that game a little bit of unique flair.
Yeah.
In that, you know, every character, like in a lot of fighting games, if they're going to talk smack before the fight, they kind of have like a standard thing they say. But with Injustice, it was based more on who the matchup was, and they would have things they said specifically to certain characters. Okay, you took that first match kind of personal.
What? What? So, yeah.
Yeah, the visual style on this game that's something that like really stands out. With the
Like spray your cans and like
the
spray paint effect.
graffiti,
Yeah, graffiti effect.
the
Yeah.
graffiti effect that comes along with this rush system. That is that's really cool because I know they had it. That was in 5, right? What was the thing they
No,
had in 5?
5 had a more like, I guess more.
Like they had like an ultimate.
Yeah, like a showy kind of. I don't know how to describe it.
I think ultimate would probably be the best way because like it was just a big attack.
Yeah.
And you had to like charge get almost like a super.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know what you're talking about. So they had them in this game. I couldn't pull it off. I don't know why I didn't. But they do
Well, no,
have
I mean like that was like all they had in the other because like I said with with Mortal Kombat you have the X-ray moves.
Oh
You
yeah,
have the what I'm saying like there's a couple of different things. So not only do you have the fatality, you have the special attacks. You have like some special counters and whatnot. Like certain characters.
Oh, you mean okay? So you mean the V trigger? V
trigger.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the thing because in the last one, it would be like in Street Fighter 5, you could like and like the color explosion would happen, and then your character had that glowy effect for a moment, and all of your moves were something. So this, I think, is a better, more stylized expression of that.
Yeah.
Because now it seems to actually like apply and make sense as opposed to just like a temporary power boost. This is yeah.
This game.
So I'm
sold.
Great. I'm sold. I will be. So that's gonna be my weekend. I'm gonna try to see Spider-Verse, and I'm going to get my hands on.
You didn't see it?
I have not seen it yet. I know.
Oh man, I saw it today. I thought we was gonna talk about it tonight.
That was the plan, but as I said, I at the top of the call I had mentioned that I ended up having yet another Saturday off. Normally I only get like one Saturday off a month. This month, or I've actually had like the last 3 Saturdays off. I thought I was off today and was planning to go see it today so we could discuss it tonight. And lo and behold, ended up having to work. So I have not seen it. So, but since I now have Saturday off, it is, look, my wife, she knows and she understands at this point.
Where are they going?
Like we overdue, we passed. So we don't get it this weekend. She on her own.
Right.
Because I have to see this in the theater. If I do not catch it in the theater, I'm gonna be highly.
Oh no, you absolutely have to see it in the theater.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
Because let me see. I'm gonna speak carefully. I was flipping through the channels the other day and was like, no. No. And so then I checked with the wife again to know where we stood, and she said yes, she does want to see it. So I was like, all right. And so that is the plan this weekend. So this is one of your in-game. Now this is called the World Tour.
Yeah.
And World Tour is their open world story mode.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you're not there yet, pal. Her knee look funny. Like why her knee look like that?
Her knee look like that.
Yeah, like this. So what's that cutscene? That's is this where you meet Marissa?
Yeah.
This really is a pretty game. Like,
Yeah, it looks ridiculously good. That RE engine at work, baby. You gotta use that RE engine for everything now.
I mean, that's that. You know what? For a long time, the Unreal Engine was like the go-to. So it's nice to see. See what I'm saying? Like the. I don't know if we just like maybe everything just kind of has that. Wow. She reminds me of that character in Kick-Ass. Was what was that villain's name in Kick-Ass 2? Like Mother Russia or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh hell no!
I love her. She's great. I love her. She's great.
Oh hell no!
Just wrestle down a lion. Just casually wrestling down a lion. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. It's fine.
Just boop.
And this is the best part right here. This is the best part of that whole thing right there. Because she's like, you want to be strong like me? This is what you got to do.
You fight this lion and then I'll train you. Yeah, he would be all kind of bro. Nah, let me tell you what we not doing.
That's crazy.
But you really gotta fight a lion?
No, you don't fight the lion. No.
Can I tell you, like, I thought that was her hair.
That is her hair.
So that's not a Spartan helmet.
No, that's her hair.
Just cut like a Spartan helmet. That
Yes.
is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
So yeah, man. No, this game has so much stuff. I haven't done arcade mode. I haven't touched it yet. Look at that.
Wow. Special matches like the Oh, that's that extreme battle mode.
Yeah, I haven't. You know what? Let's just do one. Let's just do one because I haven't done one yet. Oh, what the hell is this?
Down and out.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Be the first to. Okay. Various effects occur at random. Okay. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay, so this would be something where you have like special conditions.
Yeah.
Inside the
bull run. Avoid the bull that stampedes through the stage. Rush down your opponent before the bomb explodes. What? Okay.
All right. What other game had something? Was it Well, Injustice has. Well, no, they just have environmental.
There's a few fighting games that've done this stuff like this. It's kind of frowned upon because everybody got to be serious with their ranked games and all that. But this still looks fun. Actually,
there again, maybe I just want to have fun with my game.
Right. Let's see. Chun-Li injury. How about that? You're just talking shit the whole time.
Jury out there looking like Rhea Ripley. Just hitting them with the mommy trash talk.
Various effects occur at random. Jumps. I can't
disabled.
Jump. I can't jump.
What? Oh, but it's only when it's activated.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's a way to, like, if your health is up, you push. Huh. This would definitely be something that would make you like adjust your gameplay,
Yeah.
your game style. Again,
Oh.
not blocking every one of them. Not blocking every one of them.
Yeet. We out here. I'm out here. What's up?
You know what? Let me grab that
Sit.
clip for you because that was nice.
Oh, I got attack up. She has decreased vitality, but I can't dash. But and she also doesn't like use as much drive gauge.
All right.
She got no health. That was crazy. That was crazy. Oh, I got she.
That's a nifty little. Oh, and you got a trophy for it.
Out here.
Yeah, collecting trophies.
So so
and
now,
making gameplay clips that I'm gonna send to you because that was a pretty good one.
That's fun. So yeah, no, dude, yeah, this game's great, man. Y'all need to go buy it. Everybody, grandma too. Get a copy for the dog. Buy the game. Just buy it. Just get this game. Get this game.
This game needs all the supports. It doesn't need the support.
It don't need the support.
But we want to show them that when they do good, they get rewarded so that we get more good.
Like, I'm still trying to remember what it is that I had a fucking criticism about. I'm really trying to remember what it was. Oh, right. No, that wasn't it. Damn, no, man. I can't think of anything bad. Fuck. This game's good.
Clearly, ultimately, it wasn't that serious. And if it does come to you, put it in the chat.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I'm probably going to see if I can get Linda to play it because she'll have a better time because she can just press, like, one button and do Hadokens.
You know the funny thing
you
about
just play
that,
with
though?
me.
You know the funny thing about that, though? When you play against somebody who does the button mashing, it does force you to, like, improve your game.
Yeah.
Because obviously you can't just like do what you would normally do because the random unpredictableness of the way they play as opposed to playing against someone who like knows some moves, like they're gonna do this, that, and this.
Right.
Because that's that character's combo. You got somebody that's just like pushing buttons, you don't know what the hell they're gonna do. Because they don't know what they're gonna do. They don't know what's coming out. They just know that you're over there on that side of the screen and it's forward attack.
Man. Yeah, this game's so good. It's so good, man. I'm having so much fun with this game. Like, I went to work and was mad because how dare they make me play? How dare they make me work when there's Street Fighter 6 I could be playing? Why am I here? Why did I drive here to the office? Get out. No. I ain't get paid enough for this. I'm trying to go play Street Fighter. Like, I stopped playing Street Fighter and hung out with my wife and went to sleep and then woke up and drove to work and could not stop thinking about Street Fighter 5. It was like I'd rather be doing that than be at work.
You know what? It doesn't even need to be a Street Fighter 5 for me to feel like that. But it's Street Fighter 6 to make me feel like that. But I do understand the point you're making. Like, I don't know. I don't think there's been a game recently that like had me at work wishing I was at home playing.
Yeah.
Now I often wish I wasn't at work, but
I remember what the criticism was. It has microtransactions. It's not like it's like you can buy like premium currency to get like stuff in the game store and stuff, which I guess if you want that, I don't know. I don't care. it wasn't that big a deal.
Yeah, I mean, I will say is, and again, this is just one of those things. If you, and of course, it's always makes me think of, oh, what is that company? It's a group that does these like Vita. It'll come to me in a minute. It makes me think of that guy that's it's a video where this guy's talking about like how he spent real money to play a game for fun because the other like the girls in a like a special class armor and stuff like that, she has all this stuff unlocked. She was like, yeah, I grinded through the game and I collected this. And he was like, oh wow, that looks pretty good. Okay, hold on. And then you can see the characters in the menu and he's like, boom. Oh, look at that. And she's like, did you just buy that? He's like, oh yeah, I bought this. She was like, oh well, I mean, if you're gonna do that, he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't earn this. She's like, well, I mean, not really. He's like, oh, well, let me tell you how I earned this.
Nope.
I went 40 hours. He's like, I put 40 hours in at a job to get this thing called disposable income. I took some of that disposable income and used a small fraction of it to put into this game so that I could have a thing for the couple of hours that I play to make it just a little bit more enjoyable.
Right.
If that's not earning it, she's like, well, I guess I never thought about it like that. Well, it's just cosmetic, right? It doesn't really affect any gameplay. He's like, thank you. Okay. And then he has this big flaming sword. He's like, all right, let me go try this bad boy out. So if the microtransactions in this game are just the cosmetic pieces, it's not going to affect your character's stats?
Not really, no. Like the stuff that you buy with that doesn't really do anything from what I can tell. So
now, I did notice when you were customizing your world play character, are there stat bonuses based on you switch to the wrist cuffs?
Yeah.
Does that give you a +1 health?
Yeah. It'll boost your stats a little bit, but that's the name of the game. You want to you're trying to get some stats in the world tour mode. The stuff that you get with money, I don't, like I said, I don't know because I haven't bought anything in this game yet. From what I saw, I don't think it really does anything too crazy. It doesn't give you a special ability or whatever. It just gives you better stats, but at the same time, you'll get those same stats playing the game. So it's just a matter of time versus function. So I don't know. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a whole superhero out here in the game. Man got on a blue and yellow onesie.
Are you talking about the Watcher?
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him yet. I want to, but I don't want to accidentally fight him because he's level 28 or some shit. I ain't trying to get blown out like that. I'll play some more Street Fighter. I'm about to play some more Street Fighter.
Yeah, put one more on there as we get ready to close out. Put another match in there.
All right.
Jeff, man, I'm sorry you don't get to talk about if you give me a non-spoiler review, you can definitely talk, because I will tell you, social media is a thing, internet exists, some stuff I already know. And this will be one of those, it doesn't matter if I know it or not. Say what?
Why don't I? What I can do is, if you want, I can reveal what I was drawing while you guys were talking, and I'll do another one next week as well.
Okay.
But whenever after this match, rather than, because I want to get into it, I'll say this. I don't really even like saying stuff like this because I don't want you to go into it with too lofty expectations, but I would say for me, it's the greatest animated film I've ever seen in my entire life. It made me literally want to leave the theater and go home and draw. So for me as an artist, They did a lot of what they did last time in terms of like the mixing of the art styles, but it was just like taken to another level. And I'll say the thing about it is it's not just done frivolously. So, we've talked before about my crusade against AI and art and all that stuff like that. And, I
Right.
go on Instagram and I see people, they create, these AI little videos where they'll just do a prompt and just be like, make a video drawing like a seashore town in, Pokemon style. And it'll just be a video with like people are making a play in the background while their like
Damn.
song is playing or whatever.
Right.
And that's what like it's very obvious. Like it's like AI can't do what these people did to create this film. Now, can it fill in some gaps and make things like this easier to make and easier to like create? Sure. But just like the understanding of how and when to use certain things, music cues, dialogue, people talking in Spanish with no, subtitles. You just gotta like figure out what they saying because it's like real life. Ain't no subtitles when it happens in real life. So I really
You go to the nail salon, you go to the restaurant, you just be looking confused.
yeah, I really just looked at it like a creative achievement that like I know for me, I'm a heavy Marvel guy. I love like Miles is one of my favorite characters. But it's just like even the Easter eggs, the cameos, like everything about it was just like, man, the people who made this movie really understood what people who are, I feel like the core audience of who Miles's fans are, what they really wanted to see. And I think a lot of times with things like this, people can get bogged down on the second one with let's appeal to these other people who like maybe weren't on board with the first one, but maybe let's try to find a way to make them love the character. It's like, nah, fam, you either on this train or you not. And I respect what they did. I just have so much respect for what they did with this film and the story that they started telling with it. And I don't know, man. It's like everything about it. I don't want to say nothing because I just want like if you've been hiding from spoilers and been doing a good job, I don't want to be the person because to me everything is a spoiler. All the reveals, all the Spider-Man that show up, it's just like even the one that I knew that was showing up that I was like, oh, that's a bummer. I didn't know he had such a big role in the film. But people were just like posting him so much that I was just like, okay, he must be like something major. Even knowing just that wasn't enough to like quell the excitement because the voice acting was crazy. Just like it's just the storytelling, the use of repetition of like we're gonna tell each Spider Person's story in this kind of the same way. Like everybody's doing the introductions the same, but and then just honestly the story that they're telling with Miguel O'Hara and what he's doing, and I think that I don't know, man. It didn't leave me wanting for anything except the next one. I'll say that.
With the I don't know. It almost seems like you're at a loss for words here. And the fact that you're not able to, well, that's what I'm saying. The fact that you're not able to really like speak on it.
It's because it's not even that. It's not that I'm not able to. I could give you a spoiler-free review, but I think that this kind of film, this is the kind of thing where there are some movies where it's better off if somebody just says, yo, you need to go see this movie. I'm not telling you nothing that it's about. I mean, you know what it's about to a degree, but I'm not telling you nothing about this movie. Just go see it, sit down, like make sure you
after
got
you see it, we'll discuss.
Like because I don't want you to be thinking ahead. I don't want you to be waiting on nobody to show up. I don't want you to be like, oh, I'm excited about this. It's just like I was able to luckily walk in and just be like immersed. I didn't know nothing about the storyline except it kind of picks up where the last one left off a little bit and what I saw in the trailer.
Okay.
That's all I needed to know. Like, and the story that they told, the story makes sense. So it's not even one of those things where it's like, you know, sometimes you see like animation and you're like, the story is like, but the animation style is so beautiful that like I'm enjoying this visually. It's like
Right.
the visuals and the story were like in sync. The things that they were doing, the effects they had on the
Matched
visual
up.
was designed. There were choices that were being made to say like, this is what we're trying to convey, and we're going to convey that not only through dialogue but through how we style this imagery. I mean, I'm ordering the concept book. I just been like, I was literally like, I wish I could just like have a little light in the sketchbook in here watching this movie because it was just crazy.
Huh?
Yeah. Because I think the first one was very inspiring to me because that animation style was so dope. Seeing the like 3 different ones kind of come together was good, but them actually incorporating new animation styles and just like the way that they showed different things to show like crossing between dimensions and universes and all that stuff, like so that visually it felt amazing as well as just like storytelling wise. So I think that's more what I was at a loss, but like I can't really talk about it without like if you plan on seeing it, I think the better experience is to see Spider-Verse knowing as little as possible about what's going to happen.
All right. Then let's do this. I will, depending on what showing I go to Sunday, maybe we get together and we just record a spoiler review.
I'm with it.
We you know what? We don't even have to go live. We'll just record that. We'll post. We'll put it out there, and we'll give them a full, in-depth, deep dive spoiler review. Let me close this page before I read something. See, I do pretty good myself. I have the self-control these days to not read articles, and I skip videos. I didn't had to avoid everything Screen Crush because I know his images be giving stuff away. But yeah, we'll shoot for that. I'll try to make it a point. I'll see if I can get there Saturday, or at least early in the day on Sunday, and then we can just sit down, hash out some time, and yeah, we can sit here. We can just go right into Spider-Verse. We'll have it out there Monday. That'll be more than enough time. We already passed the spoiler window as it is, but you know, shame on me. Missed it last weekend. Got to get it this weekend. I'm feeling all kinds of behind because I want to talk about it. I do.
Right.
And yo. Hold on.
I sent Sam an image of it, but this is
okay. Yeah. All right. Yes, sir.
Some of be, you know, some weeks I'm gonna just do some little live drawing sketches and stuff. I just had to do something today because the movie left me very inspired. So, yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, well there you go. That's a JPNT 17 exclusive.
And then Sam, I sent you the image if you wanna. I don't know if you wanna put the actual like image on screen. So
yeah, I'm trying to get the other thing closed. So
your naughty videos don't show up on the internet.
They're on a whole separate window, player. That ain't the problem.
He's like, I got a special computer in a briefcase.
Right. It's a whole other browser for that. But no, what I'm trying to do is I wanted to, rather than open it up in the window, I wanted to open the picture itself, so that I don't have all the other distraction on it. And then boom, window, entire screen, boom. There we go. That's what I'm gonna share.
Yeah.
That is now this one was this watercolors?
Yes. So it's watercolor and India ink. So the black is like all India ink. so I can get it like darker and still have that very graphic comic look, but all the color is watercolor. Yeah, that's what I've been using a lot lately. It's a new medium for me, so yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I was kind of checking this out. I was like, all right, look at what he doing out here. Because I remember you did something for your it was your aunt, right? And you ended up doing that in watercolor. And you were saying then, it's like I normally don't do watercolor.
Yeah, I'm usually not into like painting. I haven't been like a painter in a minute, just because like acrylic doesn't do that well on paper. But you know, I've been doing a little exploration, trying to just figure out how to make more tactile and real things, and not everything be so digital all the time. Make some choices you can't take back.
There
Right.
you go. I got a man. Hold on, because I'm all conflicted right now. I want that.
You can buy it.
Yeah.
Any sketch anybody
Yeah, look,
ever
I'm like,
sees
look,
me
I want
post,
that.
unless somebody else has spoken for it. Any sketch anybody's ever seen me post, the watercolor ones, they all 150. So it's easy as hitting me on Instagram, hit me on Venmo.
I just got it.
With the
Like you
money,
see, I'm
and
looking like, where can that go? What can I move? Okay,
Right.
you know what? If we take that Superman and move it over here, it go right there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take I've got a Justice League. Actually,
you know what you need? You need a black section. You just need a
that's
section of all black superhero stuff.
so on that shelf right over there. I I actually have an Ahsoka, a Prince, Black Panther, a Falcon, a Finn.
Yeah, that sounds like my collection.
Yeah, I have a section
I got
for
two
that.
Finns, two Falcons,
And then
two
of
Black
course we
Panthers,
got
Cyborg, Mordu.
I've got Reva. Let's see, right there. We got Reva,
I got
another
Catwoman
Finn, another
from
Ahsoka, two Captain
Black
Americas
Cat
right
right
down
now.
there. I got two Landos up there. I got two Donald Glover Landos, no less.
I
Did I
got
say that too loud in
Winston
case Linda
I got
hears?
Winston Zeddemore.
Hey, represent. Who you gonna call? Yeah, it's definitely splattered throughout. So between the Spider-Man and the DC Afro picks, I gotta make some space in here. I haven't forgot about that one. I'm gonna have that one. And actually, you know what? I think that might be the spot for it right there. Because I can see it from my office, but it's not in my office. But the color scheme kind of works. Who drew that picture?
What
It looks like
picture?
we have somebody personal art on the wall. It doesn't look like a picture that we bought.
Hmm.
I don't know, like maybe when the kids was in high school or something, and I'm looking over, I'm like, where did that picture come from? I have no context for this picture. It looks like a riverbank, red grass, trees with light leaves on it. It's not a bad picture. It's not a Miles Morales. But the color scheme would go really well right there because it's the same colors. It's gray, some whites, some blacks, some reds. Go perfect right there. Okay. Yeah. And you know what? We're gonna have to do one of your in-show sketches as a giveaway. I will cover that. Um, maybe you put some on some paper next time and not some simple. I was just saying, you like we'll have to do a like you do the live drawings when we're on the show. We'll have to like give one of those away.
Oh yeah.
So you just do
You
like
said put some on some paper. I was like, this is paper.
No, I meant like a 8x10 with a pencil kind of paper, not a $200 piece of art that I gotta cover. I was like, wait a minute, no, we just
Oh yeah.
little 8x10 print you did. like you do. I know you do your morning sketches and stuff like that. Sometimes you have your daily, your 15-minute sketch, and then your follow up sketch. So maybe we give away a 15-minute sketch. Like maybe we give away one of 15-minute sketches or something, you know. But it'll be a nice giveaway because you're hella talented. I think it needs to be showcased more, and so that picture needs to find its way on this wall somewhere. In the meantime, that's going to be a desktop background, just so you know. Just, full disclosure. But I will not digitally reproduce it. It would just be an image here. Yo, that could even be, let me see how that looks as the group logo. Make that the group banner. Nah, I don't. Actually, you know what? We'll talk. I'll be like, you know what? Put this up in the group banner. Let everybody know that you can buy this. This is available.
You don't want
it? I mean, I know. Like, if somebody want to outbid me for it.
I mean, I just do another one. I'm gonna be trust me. I'm gonna be drawing some Mileses for a minute after seeing that movie. I'm probably gonna do Gwen tomorrow.
Okay. See, now I got to get a set. Damn it, man! Like, wait a minute. Actually, you know what? Let me know when you get.
My plan is I'm definitely at least with the bus like this. I'm definitely doing Miles, Gwen, Miguel, and
a couple other people.
Probably just Issa's character.
Okay.
I'm not doing all the damn Spider-Man.
Oh no, it's too many from what I understand. My understanding is that there would have been another character that I don't know. It seems like they would have made the list.
I mean, maybe there is. Maybe I'm also just not spoiling stuff, so I'm not gonna say anybody who you've not seen in a commercial.
Fair enough. But I host a geek group, and I have people constantly trying to give me information. They think they helping me out sometimes. They'll be like, but
you should make that a TikTok video. Just like when people are giving you spoilers, but you don't like spoilers.
Then you gotta act like it's okay when it's not.
Spoilers.
Whew. Where's my notepad at? We gotta write that down. That's actually a pretty good damn idea right there. Like, you know what? That is absolutely a thing, and that is 100% a TikTok. I gotta get my production up. I have some good ideas. In fact, I've been writing all my ideas down in this notebook, and it's just a matter like I gotta set aside some time to sit and record. That TikTok thing is tis a challenge. But we are see, this is the type of stuff I got to go in, and we're gonna edit some of this back. This gonna be that behind the scenes content that they got to pay for. It can't just be giving all this away for free. Where is the other? There's the Twitch. Boom, we got it pulled up. David, I'm gonna get these two clips pulled up.
All right.
And they were both. One is the good fight against Jury, and one was you said something really funny, so I clipped that out. And but that is our show, man. That is tonight, and we will be back. I think the next thing. Oh, you know what? We got to get figure out what the next fan cast it is. Okay. Actually, I think next week we may actually get to do a Why Did I Watch That? I believe Denisha has finally moved, and like for real this time, said she'll be available. She asked for one more week. It's like, all right, but I'm gonna make her suffer and watch a Nicolas Cage movie.
That's crazy.
She took too long, so she got to watch a Nicolas Cage movie for her return movie. But I'm gonna trick her and try to find a really good one. Let her watch that so that she, she'll automatically hate it because it's Nicolas Cage, but then maybe it'll surprise and be a halfway decent movie too. So, But yeah, that's it. So we're gonna check out Spider Verse here real soon. We'll come back. We'll do a spoiler review, and I'll put it in the chat. And anybody that wants to hop on and be a part of that, we'll let them know, and we'll schedule a time, get it figured out, so we can sit, talk, do a spoiler review. I got to get back to putting spoiler threads up so people can get it out and discuss. And you know, I've been slacking and getting out to the theater the way I want to, which is why a lot of times they don't get put up. And if people don't remind me or ask, I forget. Week goes by, but I'm about to start doing a just some little shorts, some reels, and just like what's going on in the group. What are you guys talking about? Grab some posts and give my thoughts and opinions on those posts. Let everybody see the group and get more people. Plus, I figure people be interested in like posting some of the stuff and having comments and discussions. We got to get back to that. We don't have the comments and discussions. It's turned into a meme board, and I don't want to do that. So we'll be revising that and getting the group live again since people are starting to see it and noticing it. And I see we had like 5-6 new members last week. We'll keep that energy going and get back to having all the fun we used to have. Stop making it work and get back to the fun. In the meantime, click that QR code right over there. Be sure to join our group. Find us everywhere you can on all the socials. We are Grown A Geeks. This has been Weigh-In Wednesdays. You are awesome for having joined us. We will catch you next time. We are out of here. Peace. Got that nice, nifty little end card now.
Hey.